Hey everybody, welcome to Whip's World. I mean, Q Aquatics and Exotics. But I am sitting here with Whippinator, the Whipster. Whip it good, right there. To make sure that you can hear me, we are going to listen to my daughter sing my theme song, because I can.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na na, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Oh, look, everybody's in the chat already. So if I could get some feedback on how our sound is. So, hello, Whip. How are you? I am. Oh my God, I'm so happy. You have no idea. When I saw that you started going live, I'm like, oh, I'm bringing them on. I'm bringing them on. Because there's only been a couple of collabs that I've done. And every time I always reach out to you. And every time you've always responded with a clip for me. It's just such a great. I just love you. You and your wife, you guys are awesome. You're so supportive, inclusive, friendly. I was scared of you at first. I'm not scared of you. How funny is that?
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, we have J-Rock because he does stuff. He is in the house. Kayla's Reptiles and Aquatics. Eric Wyrock. Lisa from Roots and Whiskers is here. I just woke up from a nap, Lisa, so if you went live, I missed you. Mark Sturlson, and I love that Lisa's going live with her cats. Oh my gosh, I love that. He's saying good day, everyone. Benjamin Peters, can you see the chat, or are you only hearing what I'm saying? Okay, then I'll make sure to read the chat. Everybody's just saying hi to everybody. Everybody. Guppy Town Aquatics. Nope, I missed a part. Guppy Town Aquatics 500. Way's in the house. Hello, hello. We can hear you, Susie, is a little loud, actually. Well, isn't that a change? I love it. How about now? Is that any better? If I'm going to get softer, and I'm going to stop talking so much. Homer the Clown Trigger, Paul McCarthy, Linda Worth is saying hey to everybody. So here's all our usuals in the house.
Excellent.
So I'm so glad you were able to join me. I got so many questions for you. Oh, see, my chat just started going. There's even more people in the house. Ho, ho, ho. We'll get back to that. Hello, hello. Do you know who that is? Hello, hello. Dee Dee's in the house and wants to get tanked.
Woohoo!
For real. That's right. For real. Hagen Hill Designs is in the house. Woo, I love that name. Hagen Hill Design. Hello. Xanadu. I just love to say doo-doo. Don't know why. Maybe because I'm a 12-year-old brain. Window Liquor number 5, and I can't help singing Love Potion number 9. Big Steve's Glass Box Creation. Look at everybody's, and everybody's saying hi to everybody, so this is great. Homer the Clown Trigger, I said hello. I want to make sure I don't want to miss anybody as we start talking, then I'll go back and catch up. Oh my gosh. So Whip is entering into the live community.
I am.
Are you hooked up with FishFam Link?
Yes.
Oh, that's great, because what a resource and I didn't realize how much of a resource it was until, you know, it's like, if I didn't have it now, I'd be like, I need that resource.
Right. Yeah, I'm terrible. I was telling Rico this on my stream on Friday. I kind of like Discord. I have an account there, and I always forget to go. And same with
Discord.
I always forget to go, but I know it's there, and I know it's great. I just I got to get it into my head that it's there and
Right.
can be used.
Discord. Now, I know Discord is something you have to be invited into, a specific channel. You need the link. You can't just search and find. I think I have 3 Discords that I've ever gotten a link to. 4. And I made a Discord, but I never sent the link to anyone because I don't know how to set it up. But I'd have to say Father Fish is the most intricate. And then I have my Claire's Crafty Corner for pouring resin. Very active, very supportive, but I can see the community in there. But I think people forget that if you don't send an invite, people can't come. Because I just recently learned how to turn my notifications on the phone so I can see when there's, and I only have like 2 or 3 Discords that I'm in, so it's easy to see when somebody posted something because I only have a couple. I could see if I had 35 groups I was in, it might be overwhelming, but it's perfect. It's perfect.
And Father Fish does have, or he did. I actually had to mute his notifications because it was going off way too much. It was all. It was. If are you part of Fish Cord, the one that Steve and Enrico have?
No,
Where,
I
it
don't.
seems like most of the people are at. So if
Now
Steve
I
and
would
Enrico
love
are in
to, I would
there,
love to get the invite, because if they go live all the time, let's say at 10 a.m. and I'm never there at 10 a.m., I would never know where to go to find the link.
Mhm.
Like, and I know a lot of people think, well, I put it on Facebook. Well, a lot of us can't stand Facebook. Just saying. So the Discord is kind of a hard thing until you're in it. Like,
Right.
I have a hard time getting in it or getting into somebody, but once I'm in it, I would rather go in and interact on Discord, share my pictures 100 times more than on Facebook or Instagram. Like, and I don't know why. It feels more comfortable. I heard there was an echo. No more echo. Yay!
Yeah.
I have a little button here
Can't
that
turn anything
says
else off.
use echo cancellation. Who knew? Who knew? We have more people that came in. Craig's Catfish Cave. I got
Trigger.
I got a boo-boo. I reached in to this little tiny drawer because I was trying to find something, and guess what I store in there and forgot about? Single-edged razors.
Knife, poker or something.
Yeah. So, like, oh my God. And I was looking for one last week and couldn't find them. Now I know why. So I took them out. I realized that's a stupid place to keep a single-edged razor that's not wrapped. So I need 2 fingers to scroll my mouse. So Fish Cord, Fish Fam Link Fish Cord. Oh, I wonder, does that mean that Fish Fam Link has a list of all the links for the Discord channels? That would be amazing. I wouldn't doubt it because they're very efficient over there.
Fish Cord is the one that you want, though. I mean, that's the one that they're going to.
But isn't that what? Oh, I thought that's what they meant by calling it Fish Cord. Is they put the invites on Fish Fam Link.
That is an actual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad. Homer, I keep saying hi to Homer because I like his icon. Isn't that funny? So anybody have questions? There's the Fish Fam Discord is called Fish Cord. Okay. The invite ID is, look, speak and ye shall receive.
Yep, hooked you up.
Look at that. Okay, so, I don't know how to get people's invites besides what we just did. Say it out loud and somebody's, send you the link. Unless,
Right.
It's a good possibility they don't want me in their Discord. I'm a little chatty. Somebody said to me, oh my God, everybody likes you. I said, no. And they are very upfront and tell me straight up, like, I'm just over the hill too much. I'm like, Maybe you're just too little.
Right. That's what it is.
Fish Happy 39. GTA is a nickname for Gupton. Jeff Kane says hey to Q and Whip. Oh, this is great. Her lips don't match her sound. Somebody told me that right before the stream. So we're actually in a remake of a B-rated movie. So you're gonna have to come so I love my chat. I love the people. It's so amazing, but I want to talk to you.
Okay.
I want to talk to you, and I want to talk to you about your fish room.
Give me one
While
second.
you're
I'll turn this camera off and see if
Okay.
that helps.
Oh, nice. Susie Fishcord popped my Discord cherry. I'm still clueless. At least I popped somebody cherry. Ooh. Sorry. Sorry, John Baga. This is awesome. We have a clone of Whip.
Oh,
Your
my.
phone froze with your face on it. This is awesome. I hope it doesn't unfreeze.
Shouldn't that go away?
No, it's your face. I did it. Here, if you want me to take it down for a second, I'll take it down for a second. There we go. So now it's just you and I'll bring it up when. Is that better?
Ooh, ah.
Oh, I got to speak in order to see if it's real. That kills me sometimes. Oh my God, I don't even try. I don't even have to try. So what about you? Why all of a sudden now are you going to be coming live? And I'm so excited about this because I listen to people's lives like they were, what do you call those? Where you just listen to podcasts.
Oh, podcast, yeah.
So the people who just answer chat without reading the question, I tend to get lost in. But if you're going live, I'll put it on while I'm doing something else. I think that's awesome. So tell me about why you want to go live, when you think your time slot might be, and I can only
It's early on
imagine.
Friday. I usually get Fridays off, and Friday was an opening, so I chose right before John from My Fish Tanks Aquatics.
Okay.
I'm going to be talking Central Time because I don't want to do the math, but he goes at 11. So I told him I'd go at 10 and then I would just lead into him. And then right around that same time, Foxy and Dee Dee decided to do Friday morning. So they go from 9 until 10. So they lead into me and then I lead into John. And then Rico will oftentimes go after John. So
Okay.
it's kind of a big.
That is awesome. That's a Friday morning lineup.
Right. The only reason I was going to start this, years ago, but, things happened in my life that derailed me. So, I just kind of put it off. Plus, I'm not like the regular, like the big name fish keepers. I'm not going to be buying fish, every week. So I was afraid that I was going to run out of things to say if I do a weekly thing. I can only show the same 7 tanks so many times.
Wait a minute. Now, you're saying of our fish fam, not fish people.
No.
Okay.
The big.
Okay.
Yeah,
because I don't
people.
agree with that at all. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that's not your intentions.
No,
that
no.
blows my mind why people would do that.
Yeah, and it
Some of
happens
us
a lot,
do
so
happen
I'm
to be
like, yeah.
hoarders.
Well, I don't even know what they do with the fish after, like a month goes by and they're not even talking about it anymore. I don't know where it went. I don't know if
Right.
they killed it or if they got rid of it or, let it go. I have no idea what's going on with half the stuff they bring in, get the clicks and everything and then move on.
Yeah, I got you. So you have no intentions of that, right?
No.
But we get to see a clip inside Whip's World for an hour every week.
Yeah, that's basically going to be what it is. Right now, Rico is helping me out because, like we were talking behind closed doors there, I'm not great at leading the conversation. I'm better at reacting to the conversation. So he kind of reads chat and kind of directs or drives the
Oh, he
conversation.
is a great talker, man. He is
Yeah,
a good
he is.
interviewer, all of the above.
Yeah. So maybe I'll just have, I'm sure he doesn't want to do it long term because, I mean, he's on at least 4 days a week, and then he does the nighttime stuff and everything. I'm sure he's sick of being on. He's got other things to do in his life, I'm sure. So,
So your intent is to have.
Want.
So your intent is to have a host on the show with you, mostly, or is your intent to just have the host until you get ready?
Yeah,
okay.
Because I'm not even. I was panicking the last time this last Friday. I'd never even set it up all by myself before, so I'm
right.
Like, I don't know if it's right or not.
Well, actually that's a big deal. It took me 2.5 years to go live because it was very intimidating. I still can't do it on my phone. I have to do it on the computer. It's so overwhelming for me to try to do anything like this on my phone. And those who can do it on their phone, I have so much admiration for them because I just can't. I need the whole setup.
I haven't even tried.
Yeah. But I think one of my favorite things is when I go live, I only have to have a conversation with myself. And as you know, it doesn't always make sense. Doesn't have to be finished. And I am so riddled with, I say, symptoms of ADD. If I just speak my mind, all of a sudden I'll be like, oh, and then my flower horn, and then, oh, my this. And then just talk about, oh, my God, this tank is so filled with algae. And then you can talk about the algae forever. Like, if you don't have another person, that's where I get scared, is there's an interviewee on, and now I have to, think of questions.
Yeah, right.
I
have to have format.
Yeah. And John from KG Tropicals is big. Right from the beginning, he said, get a format. Scott McLaughlin had a format that he could go back in and take clips out of because it was always the same. I'm going to talk about upcoming fish events. I'm going to talk about channels that helped out. I'm going to talk about the fish and their progress. He had this Q&A format, so people got used to it. Do you remember Chris, Multi-Tank Addiction? I don't think he's going live.
He
was
on today on. Yeah. Where did I just see him? I mean, I didn't get to talk to him because he was gone already. But he was on somebody's stream early in the day.
For a couple of years.
Sharpies.
Oh, I love Sharpies. I see. I missed my whole lineup today because for me it's that Sunday lineup, like you have the Friday morning.
Right.
It seems like all Sunday there's such a usual, and I miss Carrie, and I miss there's so many that I missed today because I was totally out of it. I went roller skating last night and took a class that put me in a perpetual state of squats for 2 hours. So I can barely move. I can barely stand. I can barely sit. I'm like, oh my God. They're trying to teach this sexy dance, and I'm like, girl, sexy 20 years ago. Forget sexy. I just want to do it without falling. Can you show me how to do it without falling? But I missed my Sunday, but I love the Sunday night lineup. But anyway, Chris from Multi-Tank Addiction had such a format that I knew if I jumped on 20 minutes late, I was going to be there for the crossword puzzle, or I was going to be there for this and that. So formats are good.
Right.
I can't even come up with a topic and stick to my topic, let alone a format. And I've tried.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
Well, let's go. Skipper's in the house too, and Laser. Skipper's another one on the Sunday night lineup. I just love my lineup. Back in the day, a couple of years ago, it was me, Aquafunk, King and Queen Cichlids. We had this thing going where we tried to get a reoccurring theme for at least 3 of the hours. So I would pick up where Aquafunk left off and like that, or we would start a contest, keep it going, and then there were winners. And so we had a lot of fun with it. So having a Friday morning lineup should be really fun for you.
I hope so. Hopefully it's fun for everybody else too. Otherwise they won't be around very long.
No, that's not true, because people will come because they like you. You don't have to impress anybody. This is my experience. Because trust me, I can't impress anybody with my skills. Like, it just be you. And your core people would be there. Now, when you want to take your live stream to the next level, that's a different story. So it depends on what you want with your live stream.
Right.
Steve said, you should see my sexy dance. I mean, my ungraceful jiggle. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Big Steve. That's what I'm talking about. Like, she is saying, like, you got to do things that you don't do at church. And I'm like, oh, my God, help me, please. Sweetheart of a teacher. And there was, like, 20 of us in the class, and it was amazing. But you know how you just take what you need and leave the rest?
Yep.
That's how I felt. So when you do your live, what is your background going to be? Is your fish tanks, like where you're sitting now?
It has been it was in my Steelers room, and then last Friday it was here, except for I was.
Did you say it was in your Eagles room?
I'm
Sorry.
going to pretend I didn't hear you say that.
Oh, that's the other Pennsylvania team. Okay.
Yeah. The one that's won.
The one that wins?
Yeah.
That's right. John's a Titans fan, so we're not used to winning. We just sit here all the time cursing or whatever. So what is your dream?
That's about the gist of it. I'm just gonna kind of wing it for a while, see if I can figure things out as I go.
Now, is your intent to interact with the chat, or is your intent to send a message for that hour and talk about something?
Yes.
No, both. I like that.
Yeah. Well, I suck at reading the chat so far, so yeah, I miss 99% of what's said, and then I'm sure because I have a whole new respect for everybody who does live streams now, because I post stuff, I say stuff and it gets skipped, and I'm like, son of a, they don't like
Do
me.
they not like me?
Why did they skip what I said? Well, hell, now I know, because you can't catch everything. So, except for Corey, apparently Corey can read even as it's going by like a Rolodex. I'm like, how did it?
Yeah, well, he's got skills beyond.
Yeah.
Beyond. But
I mean,
who was I
reason why I
watching
don't-
in the morning? Degenerate Fish Keeper. He's got the AI thing that reads the chat to him. I'm like, this is great. But of course, everybody's like, this is Ben Dover.
Yeah.
Talk about 12-year-old minds.
Yep. There was one of those today.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a
Oh my God, that's funny.
A Mike reference.
Chattanooga Ed is in the house. He came to say hey to Whip Whip Whip.
Ed.
How great is that? Oh, this is good. I hope I know I probably miss people, like you said. I can't read the chat when I have somebody on there, but when I don't have a guest, that is my sole purpose for being there. I'm not showing off anything. I don't really have a topic. I am reading and answering the chat and talking about that. But there's times, like you'll hear me say sometimes, story time. I'll start telling the story. When I'm done with the story, I just got to flip right to the bottom of the chat. I can't go back and get caught up. Otherwise, people are like, wow, she's about a half hour behind. Whoa, she's so far behind. Or people are saying, thank you for the super chat. I'm like, what super chat? Somebody get wait, where am I? Like, how come I don't see this? Oh my God. Now, how many subscribers do you have?
I just cleared over 300, so I figured one of these, yeah, woo!
No, that is a huge.
I figure one of these next couple live streams, I'll do a giveaway. Do a $50 gift to either KG Tropicals or Aquarium Co-op or whatever is.
Now, the good thing about giveaways, when you have a small membership, it will increase your membership and you probably won't lose them. When you're someone bigger like KG Tropicals or something that does a big giveaway and they get all these subscribers just to win the prize, and then all those subscribers go away. But you just want people to know, look, I'm here, I'm starting, I'm here, I'm coming, and so
Right.
people will come and they won't click away.
My watch hours are horrible, so there's no chance of getting
Oh
monetized
my gosh.
not anytime soon anyway. So there's
Kirk
Kitty.
Kitty 8, holy cow. I didn't say that to get a super chat. Super chat $5 from Kirk Kitty 08. I watch one stream where his mods will have a live spreadsheet that they put the question in for him to answer when he can to prevent missing. That is a great idea. Wow, what a great idea. And thank you for the super chat, Kirk Kitty. What a great idea. I think I've seen like the Nimmin brothers, one of the Nimmins do that. But you went into like a Google, you know how you, I don't know if you know, you could set up a Google, a little Google form. And they put your question here, and people put their question on the Google. It's free to set up. And then you can look on the Google and see the actual question to go down that way if you don't have a
Oh, really?
moderator to do it. But thank you very much, Kirk Kitty. That's a good idea. So J Rock says, I did a test stream and it was very evident I needed a second screen to sort all that stuff. I was running a new screen, went up soon after. Yep. I gotta have fun with Sally from Depths Unknown. Yeah, right? Like he's got that AI thing going on. Thank you, Kirk Kitty. Right. Whip's audio is so much lower than Susie's. I'm
Yeah, there's
still
nothing I
loud.
can do about it. I don't even have a mic yet, so
So I'll turn
it is
mine
what
down
it
a
is.
little bit. Oh, wait, we got a super sticker. Ed, thank you. $4 super sticker from Chattanooga Ed, and it's a pair character exaggeratingly stretching his arms forward. Oh, to offer a cup of coffee. I will gladly take that, Ed. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Where'd he go? And then when you're interviewing somebody and they just leave, that never happens.
Well, I didn't have my coffee cup nearby.
Good. Mugged by Q. This is my coffee cup of the day. And on my social media antisocial person has all these social medias. I think that's hysterical. Oh my God. People who know me say, wait, you're not even social and you have all the, it's like, yeah, it's all because I go live on YouTube. It's all because I have a YouTube channel that I started to use marketing. So yes. Oh my God. Dennis says, hi Chattanooga Ed, spent the day with Crystal at the Norwalk Aquarium Society auction. We had a nice chat. Oh, that is so nice. I love Crystal. Oh, I love Crystal. Back
My
to lurking
crystal
peeps.
or Ed's crystal.
Ed's
No,
Crystal.
just kidding.
Don't start. Don't. That's one thing
Hey,
you don't start.
that's what we all have crystals in our lives.
Oh, Fish Fan Lake said Big Steve Glassbox Creations gifting a membership.
Yep.
What? That is so awesome. How does one do that? This is a new concept to me. I don't even understand. This is awesome.
He gifted it to himself.
That's good.
He gave it away and he got it.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. That's gifting, all right. That's self-care. Self-care. So anyway, while you go live, you got fish tanks in the back. Jeffro used to try to water change and go live, like do an activity while going live. Like
that was my original goal. That's the whole reason the whole tagline, getting tanked with Whip. I was gonna do like set up a camera and then just go around the tanks and do water changes, and then be talking. Maybe use my phone as the chat, so I could respond. So I didn't have to be walking over to the computer all the time. But then, I feel like that's kind of stepping on Jason's toes because that's exactly what he's doing. And
a lot of people do that, though. I don't think doing something that somebody else does is an insult or stepping on. I think it's more of a compliment too, because it
kind of. But I just, I don't know. I don't want to really copy anybody.
Well,
I
there's
mean,
nothing you can do on here that's going to be original.
that's true too.
Sorry.
Yeah. That is a
Nothing.
fair point.
That's what I thought when I was doing how to do a water change. I was like, how am I going to do that video? And I think I was talking to Lisa, KG Tropicals, when Bob Steenfeld did it last week. You know, he says, when somebody wants to learn how to do water changes, they're going to binge watch 12 different people how to do water changes. That actually helps the community. It's not like I saw his, if anybody knows how to make a video, it takes more than for me, it takes more than a week to put a video together, but it's not like, oh, I'm going to do that and I'm going to do that. You just do what your heart and what your intentions are, and you can't go wrong. I truly am telling you, it's not stepping on anybody. You're not taking anybody's format. It's a huge compliment. Like, if I could figure out that AI, he did a lot of work and a lot of research to get that AI chat working. If I could go through that, I wouldn't feel like that, because he even told me, here's what you got to do. You got to read all this stuff. You got to do all this stuff, and then you could have it too. It wasn't like, oh, don't do it. Like, it's mine.
Right.
And I don't think some people probably do think like that, but I don't think most of us think that way. I think most of us are thrilled that you're going live. Most of us are thrilled we get to see a little bit more, because I've only seen you and heard you speak like when we're at different events, like at the Chicago event I went to that one time. Where else did we go? Did you guys came in? The Clash.
Clash, yeah.
So the people that aren't at those events, they never get to know Whip. And this way, we're going to get to know you. That is so funny. Sketty Known is here. Send hi. Professor Fish Tanks is here. Look at this. This is so
Larry
awesome.
D.
My Spicy Mermaid's here. Larry D. Chilihead. I love Larry D. Andy Carson came in. This is great. This is a great turnout, Webb. Thank you. They're here for you, Mud.
Yeah, sure they are.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
So, yeah, I think eventually I'm going to break down. I did buy this new computer. This is how anti-tech I am. When I bought the computer, I also bought Photoshop.
Oh.
You know, so that I could start doing, editing and all that stuff. And I don't even know how to download it.
Wait. Photoshop for editing what, thumbnails?
Video, whatever. I don't even know what it's good for, but I spent a lot of money on it.
It's not good for that. And you got to pay for it, so that's why I'm letting you know.
It's already paid for. I bought it.
Okay.
I bought it when I bought it.
It is very amazing. If you can learn Photoshop for thumbnails and photos, it's beautiful.
Yep. It's just a matter. It's in my email. They're saying download it here, and I'm like, yeah.
Okay. It's
that was 6 months ago.
It's hard to get used to. It was not as user friendly as I thought it would be.
No, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's very difficult to work with.
But once you get to know like 5 of the basic tools that you're going to use all the time when you're on it, stick to those 5. It's still, it's still amazing. But editing video, are you going to do videos too on top of live streaming?
Just simple stuff. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to have some high tech.
No.
But
you don't need high tech.
No, just more high tech than I've been doing.
Right.
I've done a bunch of shorts and I've done some videos, mostly unboxings and that sort of thing. But I've done this is my future plan video. And
you did a video for me.
I did.
It
wasn't very good, but I did it.
I loved it. So do you edit those videos at all yet? Okay.
No, I haven't. I've never edited a video in my life. I've not.
Depending on the computer you get or don't get, you will have access to free editing video that is perfectly capable of taking you for years into the editing world. Free. So don't get sucked into having to buy anything right from the get-go. If you have a Mac, it comes with iMovie. If you get a PC, there's something else that people in the chat could tell you what's free to use. And once you get comfortable with that, it's kind of like when I got my keyboard. I play in a band. Once I got my keyboard, I got a keyboard that was like $2,000. Well, it had all these bells and whistles I had no idea how to use. I was perfectly fine getting a $200 Casio with everything that I needed on it, great sound and everything, but I went and got the expensive one, and all those things went to waste because I didn't know how to use them.
Right.
It's kind of like the same thing. Corey did a thing once before when he was sharing on how to get started. He goes, you really don't need a lot. You really don't. You got a phone. You don't need your phone is probably the best camera you got. I can't edit on my phone though. I've tried. My thumbs are too thummy.
I haven't even tried that. I mean, I record everything on my phone. I don't have a dedicated camera for taking video.
You won't need to.
I have my phone and I have my computer.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
So that's good. You might want to get called a lavalier microphone. If you plug that into your computer,
because I'm considerably lower than you according to chat. So.
I'm just loud. If you plug that into your computer, and then you have it here, like here, you can walk away. It's good for like 30, 40 feet. You can be walking on the other side of the room and talking at a regular tone, and it's like a walk around cheap microphone. You get them for less than like $20, $30. Anyway.
That's something I got to look into.
I just know when I started, I thought I had to get the best of the, oh my gosh, and I bought a green screen, right? So I took a video, I don't even know what happened to this video, of me setting up a green screen, me tripping and falling down on the green screen, getting tangled up in green cloth, and then folding up the green screen and never using it again. Like, oh.
That's hysterical.
I just thought it would be the greatest thing ever. You know, I could be walking on the beach, and what does that have anything to do with how to keep your fish tanks? Like, what is any of it? But
I think what I mean, check and tell me if I'm wrong, but don't most people use the green screen to kind of project whatever fish tank they got going on behind them, so that they don't have rafters showing?
But all you have to do is turn your camera.
Yeah, if I do that.
If you just, exactly. Shiny little bad guy.
Hey, everybody.
Talking. No, but like, I mean, like if you turned it this way, you would have a fish tank behind you. And if you had a tripod, we would not be looking. Back there now. But we would not be looking at the rafters. If we had a tripod, we would be looking into your eyes, and those rafters wouldn't be seen. Like here, you can see my rafters. I don't show them because I just change the angle a little bit.
Right.
I mean, so
I need
little
to get
things
this.
like that.
I need to get my computer up. Uh-oh. What did I do? And then angle it down.
Yes, that's perfect. You know what my computer's on? A USPS priority mailbox. It says came in a fish box. A large thing that came in. I put my computer on that. I'm like, wow, it's up 10 inches. I'm like, this is great, because otherwise you're just going to be looking at my boobs. I'm like, that's like, what the hell?
Nothing wrong with
that's
that.
A different channel. Just kidding. I do have several channels. I do have several other channels because I do things that have nothing to do with fish. And I notice my fish fam, like, they don't care about me skating. I have a skating channel. They don't care at all about me making dollhouses. But I have a whole dollhouse channel. I have a horticulture channel that's all my plant keeping, making greenhouses, and doing like, so I've got different channels for different things.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started with the exotics, it kind of watered down my fish keeping, because not everybody cares about reptiles. So I was just giving you the heads up if you veer off too far.
Well, I don't care. This is Whip's world. It's not Whip's aquatics. It's not Whip's reptiles. It's going to be everything. So either people will tune in or they won't. I don't. I mean, it's not that I don't care, obviously.
I thought you were Whip's aquatics and exotics.
No, I'm just Whip's world, and that's all I am.
That is perfect.
Yeah. So you get to watch me when the summer rolls around. You'll see me on my brand new bike. You'll see.
What kind did you get?
Remember, I got a limited. What did I get?
Is it a soft tail?
It's just it's a dresser, but it's not the full dress. It's
oh, nice. What?
Limited Glide, I think, or it's one of those. It's a hard case,
Nice
trunk in the back and
bags. It's
everything.
got the
But
big.
it doesn't have the huge, front. It's got a windshield. It's got a radio now. I get a radio. That's never happened before.
Wow.
So, plus I kept my Fat Boy for when I want to hear, really sound good. The potato.
Yeah, I love my Softail Deluxe. I absolutely love it. I feel like it was a huge upgrade from my Heritage Classic, and I love that when I had it. But before that, I had a V-Star, and I love that. Like, there's not a bike that I haven't had that I didn't love. Because how can you go wrong with that? Big Steve says, Susie, I picked up a new Morning Gecko. Ooh! This weekend. This one has a really cool pattern. The best thing about that is all her babies will have the exact same cool pattern. Good for you. Oh my gosh. Is it on your channel? I'd love to see those, the setup and everything. Chattanooga Ed said, I want to and then of course you got timers that go off when you're sitting here.
It just got dark.
Let me see. Here we go.
So ultra limited is what it's called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice.
Instead of Ultra Glide, it's ultra limited.
And that channel is Miniaques or Miniaques, Miniaqueus. That's also my website for dollhouse stuff. And I just started using that channel for my pouring resin. I'm making these little aquariums for the Clash. Like, I want to enter into the art contest because I just love doing art. So I'm making like all these little tiny fish tanks, but I don't want to use generic fish. Like, I don't want to put a saltwater fish in with a freshwater fish, or Geophagus in with something that it's not compatible with. Well, I can't think of anything because they're compatible with just about everything. But you know what I mean. I wouldn't put guppies in with the Oscar, so I'm trying to make it like a realistic kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm using those channels for. So when you said you hit 300, that's amazing. Because I've got channels that are stuck on 75. Okay, I got 76. Oh, now I'm back to 72. So I get
But
it.
are you doing anything with them?
Yeah.
Oh, you are. I mean,
Yeah.
you're active on them.
I am active, not as active as Q Aquatics and Exotics, because this is like income for me. Like, this is income.
The bread and butter.
Yes. It's a more like a heel end of a bread and no butter. But I know what it's like when you're starting to build a channel. If you don't have a fish fam community there, like I don't have a miniature community, I'm building a resin community. But if you don't have that crafting community, nobody's coming to your channel to, like, I can't get anyone to come. So when you said 300, that is, to me, a big deal.
Yeah,
Big deal, man.
it was kind of a slow. It's been kind of a slow go, but I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, it's fine because I wasn't really doing anything with it, to be honest with you. I mean, I was on other people's channels a lot, but commenting in the chat. But
Yeah.
I wasn't doing anything directly with mine. So, I wasn't. It's not like I was in the corner going boo hoo.
Right.
Why? But wow.
So if everybody that's in this chat right now
I
could
got
go to
distracted.
Whip's World and hit subscribe, because you're probably already subscribed, but you're gonna love. Oh, look who's in the house! He heard us
That's
talking
what I
about him. Oh my gosh, Scott's in the house. Where your ears are ringing, sir. Thank you so much. Super chat from the
We were
king
just talking
himself,
about you.
from the old school Sunday night lineup. From the King and Queen, what up, Q? Awesome to see Whip just doing a drive-by. Miss you guys. We were talking about you and how great your live was and formatted with different sections and chapters. Isn't that funny? I think your ears must have been ringing. Talking about our Sunday night lineup with Aquafunk, you, me, trying to connect them all together with a reoccurring theme. That was awesome. Look who's in the house, the king himself. Tell the queen we said hi.
Definitely.
Oh, and he came by to see you. Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
So, yeah. And I mean, if we have 40 some people in the chat now, And if those 40 are, they're probably already subscribers. But if all you, and it's, trust me when I say this, it's not about the subscribers. If all your subscribers could go to your playlist, whatever you have out there, and watch and rewatch, and so that they're comfortable in saying, hey guys, check out this channel. And then they can share your channel out. You know, it's a lot easier to do that when they've watched some of your stuff and know what they're sending out to people.
Right.
And then
That's
we'll get Xanadu. I like to say Xanadu. Oh, thank you, Sammy. Put up my mini. See, it's mini acts, mini accuse. Every one of my channel has the word Q in it somewhere. For Susie Q, because I wanted Q's World. I wanted Q's, like a whole channel that was just me. I could do everything and anything. And then these conspiracy people came out with this Q thing, and I'm like, okay, don't be ruining my name. Like, because I was like, oh, because I'm in AA, so I know there's Al-Anon, QAnon. I'm like, let's do this. And when I started research, it was like it was already taken by other people. I'm like, come on, man.
It was a good idea till you messed
it was, and I swear to God, I think I invent these things, and I don't invent anything. Oh, there's my plant channel, Plantique 101. It was fun. Like, I made moss poles so that, like, it's, you keep the moss moist and it keeps your plant growing up there. I made indoor greenhouses, and it was just so much fun. I know Sarah. What did I do? Uh-oh. Whip is a great person. Love seeing him come to our lives. That's right. See? He loved it when he came to his chat. Oh, he's saying hey to Skipper and all those old big... Keith is in the house. I thought I was subbed. Oops, but I am now. See? You do have to remind people. I know it seems like it's taking away humility or it's being, like, brash or something. But if you ask the people, it's just a reminder. Like, when people join a live stream, they don't hit the thumbs up. And they're done with it. Like, that was great. Well, if somebody doesn't remind, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Like, it's something that has to kind of happen. Like, it is. And I know it feels awkward. It's like, come look at me. Come look at me.
Yeah, right. I cannot do it. I don't know that I've done it once. Well, I've only had 2 lives, but yeah, I'm not going to end the live.
But then that's when you got to make sure your mods are doing that for you.
Right.
Who are your mods? Pick your mods. They're not just, they actually do things for you that you know you're not capable of doing. Like, I'm not capable of seeing everything in the chat, but my mods pick up on it and post links. Like, I've got amazing mods. Like, amazing.
Wayway's awesome. Zenny's, of course, awesome.
Oh,
I've got both of them. I think I modded Wayway even without talking to him. So I was like, I told him in one of the chats, I'm like, yeah, if you don't want to be, just say something, because I did it without even asking you.
Oh, man.
There you go. You're my mod.
Yeah, J Rock said, subbed to the plant channel. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get good at plants inside. I can grow outside, just my house. Yeah, inside is tough, especially if you have dogs and cats and parrots and ants. Ants can take over your plants. Like
inside and out.
Remember, I got that ant infestation, and I threw all my plants, pots and all, into my pond. Because I was so freaked out. They wouldn't have even
made it that far. They would have been right out the door.
They were out the door. They were out the door, and I didn't care if they lived or, like, I was like, out, out, out. And then I saw these gorgeous plants floating around in the pond with no sand on them, like no dirt, just roots. And Elizabeth from One Fish, Two Fish, ROC, she told me how to grow plants in leca. I have leca from my aquariums. They're just like compacted clay balls. You don't even need soil. Oh, I got a super chat. Wait, I got another super chat, guys. I'm ready to do a super chat noise thing. Super chat, $5 from the King and Queen. Thank you again, Scott. The strategy we discussed with our live streams back in the day. Oh, my Funk, Q, and King and Queen was a fun 3 hours. Exactly. It was an amazing lineup, and thank you so much for the super chats. I know you know how much that means to me. I know you know how far that'll go in my world. I just thank you so much for the super chats. I really appreciate it. And usually I do this sound, but when I have a guest on, I don't usually do that.
Well, now I don't have headphones on, so go ahead.
Okay. That's for everybody who has super chatted so far. Thank you very much. That would have been Kirk Kitty, Chattanooga Ed, King and Queen twice. Like, mind blown. Mind blown. Let me tell you, the first time you get a super chat, if you think it's awkward asking somebody to sub to you, wait till somebody gives you a poop. They just give you $1. You'll be like, why are you pooping on me? This is great. Thank you. You don't have to poop on me. And then everybody starts pooping on you. You're like, oh my gosh. Like, it's just surreal. It's surreal is the best I can think of it. It's surreal. And it's fun. I'm so glad that you're joining the live teams.
Yep. Well, just it's not a written in stone, but I'm hoping it works out so I can keep doing it. But if I fall apart, I'll just I'll leave it for that spot open for somebody who's better at it.
No,
but
don't.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm telling you, you will be better at it. It will just happen right now because. Do you ever watch Nick Nimmin? Nothing to do with fish. His whole channel is how to have a YouTube channel. He says the first 50 videos or so, they're going to suck. If you wait till they're good and to post your first couple videos, you're never going to get there. Just post your videos, now they're going to suck. Just keep going. You know they're going to suck. Just keep going. If you're coming from your heart, and this is the same thing that Joey from the King of DIY says, if your intentions are right and you're sincere, which you are a very sincere person, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. That's what I'm saying. There's nobody better at a live stream than you. Nobody. You just don't know it yet. Just saying. You just don't know it yet. And Hagen Hill says, yes, not only does it keep the ants away, the LECA, I grow so many plants in LECA right now because of my ant infestation that I have. King Scott says, gonna head out. Q Aquatics and Exotic, you'll always be my favorite. Peace. Thank you so much, Scott. And tell the Queen we all said hey. Whip, I go live on occasion and just shot the shit. Oh, he said it nicely. See that? See how he cleans it up?
Oh, yeah.
He's a professional.
Yeah. He cracked me up the other day. He says, he was on with Jorge, and he goes, I like helping. I know I'm a grouchy ass a lot of times, but I like helping people.
Oh, that's so funny.
I said, hey, that's me. I'm grouchy all the time.
Yeah, people are saying you just gotta put shit out. Like you just gotta start it, and not like John does. He's minimized it tremendously. I've done it. Like if I have a problem with the audio, I sit there and complain about the audio and try to fix it for 20 minutes as opposed to, well, the audio is different because people have to hear you. But like if something's out of focus or something just isn't the perfect way you thought it would be, you just get over it and keep going. Unless it's the audio, because if people, it hurts their ears, they're not gonna listen. They're not gonna stay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to be one of the, because there's channels out there that are kind of a tough listen, just because they're staring at the screen, reading chat as it's going by, and then there's a lot of dead air, like, hey, we should probably be talking something going on here. And not just looking at me, look at you.
So, well, hence, that's why some people have the green screen. That's what I'm saying. If you go on your live, let's say Rico can't make it, and you put your phone up in front of one of your favorite fish tanks, and you are on the other screen, so now you have something going on in your fish tank that everybody can see. Now you can talk forever, whether it's the Anubis, the Java Fern, the fishing in there, the Pandagar, whatever it is. Like, it's just...
what it is?
I don't suffer with dead air because I babble. I suffer with babbling when I should shut up.
I can talk fish. I can't talk too many plants unless it's algae.
Skipper says she must not have seen my chit. No, I didn't. What did you put up there? Oh my gosh, look at that. What is that, a 120? 220?
It's a 210.
210.
My plant growth is right there. Can you see it?
Okay, yeah. Well, is that an Oscar tank?
It is. Well, it's
And
South and
Amphilochus
Central
in there?
American. See that again?
That's why that's why.
There's
all
a
my
lot-
plants
there's a-
are fake in my Oscar tank because they don't eat them. They shred them.
Right, they just tear them up.
Yeah, they just shred them. Oh, June would love that. I love that tank.
I like
I love
that tank. My favorite tank. This is the one I keep telling people. Now, people that have been watching me for the last 2 weeks know already. But if you didn't see, you may not know. There's 2 canister filters under there
Ooh.
that I haven't been able to access for about 5 years.
Yeah.
So they haven't been cleaned in a long, long time because the weight of the tank is over 2,000 pounds being held up by balsa wood or whatever that's
Oh.
made out of. So that lip, that rim right here has crushed down onto the doors and the doors don't open anymore. So you can't even, if something
Right.
happens to those, if they quit working, if they start leaking, I don't know what I'm going to do.
So you need to start getting your jacks ahead of time, like now. You know, like how they do with houses that have been
Oh, yeah,
flooded
yeah.
and they want to raise. Just start the jacks, get them ready, and then just take
Well,
it from there.
I have.
Oh, look
I
at
had
this!
that-
Look at this!
I had that built.
That's
It's out of
beautiful.
steel. I have a friend that owns a forge, and he made that out of. Oh, now I'm going to forget the name of that too. Tube steel, tube something,
Ooh, yeah,
And
yes.
and then he just connected the wood to it.
That's
For
beautiful.
decor.
Is
So
that
I
where
just
you're
need to get it
planning on
moved
putting
over.
the 220?
Yes, that's the plan. But because it's just me and Crystal, and you've met Crystal. She's
Well, you
almost
got to get
5'2"
somebody with suction cups
and muscles,
and muscle. Yes,
or
just
at least
like
a
you.
solid back.
Like you drove how many hundreds of miles to help people? If you ask for help, have you actually asked for help yet?
No, but I don't expect people to do that. That's
But you do
just me
that.
being stupid.
No, when you're somebody who comes to the aid of anybody who asks for help or even raise their eyebrows that needs help, you have offered. I've never seen you not offer or do it. And you are in need and ask for help. It's a very different result from when somebody who just takes and not says, I need help. Yeah, that might get it, but that's not you, Whip. I tell you, you get help. Don't you have a couple muscle friends nearby there that also live in that area? I think you
The only
do.
one I have, the only one that could maybe help me is Jason.
I was just thinking of Jason. And sons. And son, like his son is like amazing bodybuilder.
Right. Otherwise, it's guys that are,
Our age.
on the wrong side of 50.
Our age, yeah. But you're right. But there are fish clubs in your area that I guarantee you there's people that could help. And
They're all
did you
so far away,
know
though.
if you
I
go to the
wouldn't move
U-Haul
further.
website, you can rent 2 men for an hour. Did you know that?
Oh. How did you find this out?
Because that's easy for women to know that. So if you were going to move and you're on U-Haul and going to rent a truck, you go through the screens and you can rent 2 men or whatever. Tell them in the comments what it is you want. You pick these 2 guys. Now, obviously, you would drain your tank first. They show up. Now you got people to help you. It's under an hour. They're gone. They're not going to help you level. They don't know anything about fish tanks. I did that when I was moving my piano. I just needed my piano out to the curb because somebody was coming by picking it up for a free home.
Mm.
I just need you to come here. And they charge me per step.
Per step.
Per step. Because I had 4 stairs to go down. So if you've ever moved a piano, you can understand why somebody would charge how many steps? 12 steps? Oh, you have no steps. Okay. Not per steps they took. Per stairs.
Oh, I
Yes.
thought. See, when you said that, I'm like, oh, hopefully it wasn't too far to the curb.
But even then, for you, if they charge you per steps, it's one side of the room to the other. It's
Right.
not a hard job. You know, with the right muscle, it's done in an hour.
Oh yeah. Once it's empty and I can have somebody reliable on the other side, I mean, it would literally take 5 minutes, maybe 10.
But I think you'd need more than one other person on the other side because that's got to be at least a 500-pound tank, right? Empty.
It took two of us to get it down here.
Really?
Yeah.
It would take 5 of me. I put it that way. 5 of me to move it. But yes,
yeah,
I think
mean, it's
people
just,
would come and help.
I have irrational fears. Like it's in such a bad shape. I was afraid that if you take the weight off of it wrong, it might completely
might.
collapse before
It might.
you've
It
got a hold
absolutely
of
might.
it.
That's
And
why I
I'm like,
said
oh,
get
man.
your jacks already or whatever suspension system, whatever, get that ready. Because I think it would only take like 2 jacks. And I know John has jacks in the garage. You probably have some jacks. Just get them ready just in case while you're emptying the tank and see if that does a little creakety.
Right.
I think that'd be fun. And that's fun. Now you get to redo your favorite tank. Because it's going to be moved, it's going to be empty, it's going to be like you're going to have access to the canisters. It's going to be like a whole new world for you.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. I haven't seen Bobby in here, but is he going live? Because we are over.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad. See, I don't have a timekeeper. Without a timekeeper, I'm clueless. Tennessee Fish Mafia is up now. Whip, thank you so much for coming out. Like, I am so honored that you would come on my live stream. You have no idea. I know you keep talking down about yourself, but you are Whip. You are Whip's world. Do you understand that? It is awesome.
I am honored that you had me up. That was very
you're
cool.
funny. You're so funny. But right now, Whip needs tanks moved, calling off Fish Fam. Let's getting known to put out just one tank. Just needs one tank moved. And it's only from there to there.
Well, if we're going to be honest, I have like 4 tanks that need to get moved. But,
oh, really? Getting set up. I love it.
Yep. Switching out the 55s for 150s. I got the 120 going in behind me. I've got a 90 going upstairs. I got a 90 going in that corner. So I got all kinds of things going on.
Ah, yes. Yes, it says on a plant fish can make more videos on how to maintain them. Exactly. Because I do a lot of aquatic gardening. So yes, that is like a segue. But
Yeah.
I am going to head over to Tennessee Fish Mafia. I am an honorary member, even though I don't live in Tennessee. Like some people own Tennessee property. Like what? But I'm going to head over there to Kaler's Reptiles and Aquatics. I'm so excited. And thank you, Whip, so much for coming. I usually end my stream with, did you want to say anything to everybody?
Nope, just thanks for tuning in and thanks for being here. That's awesome.
Awesome. Stick around, Whip. I'm just going to play my intro, which is really an outro. So I don't know why I call it an intro. But
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
thank you so much, Whip. I'm going to finish the live, but we're still good. I think.
Okay.